with me, Beverly Broohm. Now, let's settle for the details. Now, as Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison has expressed hope that the proposed debt exchange program will bring some confidence into the economy. According to him, the economic challenges which have affected many banks have led to high cost of borrowing and doing business. The governor was speaking at the annual Bankers' Dinner in Accra, which is part of the Bankers' Week celebration by the Chartered Institute of Bankers Ghana.
The annual event gives bankers the platform to engage and take stock of happenings in the industry for the year and forge ahead. As the guest of honor, Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Ernest Addison hinted that the banking sector lost some reserves as a result of pressures on the local currency, hence the decision to introduce the domestic gold buying policy. He therefore assured the banks that the proposed debt exchange program by government is an important move, will boost confidence in the economy and help strengthen the banking sector in the midst of the economic challenges.
Guarantee debt sustainability over the medium term. A debt exchange operation is proposed to be undertaken to support the consolidation agenda. But I think that the information provided should give us a broad level of confidence that the fiscal measures as well as the debt operations should help us foster confidence, improve our debt metrics, and complement what we have been doing on the monetary policy side to bring down the pressures in the pricing levels.
President of the Institute, Benjamin Amenume, expressed worry over the cost of doing business and hinted that members are adopting new measures to overcome the challenge.
Mr. Governor, this year has been turbulent for our country, stemming from the global pandemic, geopolitical, supply chain, and economic disruptions. We dearly acknowledge the policy measures taken by the central bank within this tough period in response to the challenges our country is grappling with.
The Chartered Institute of Bankers Ghana will be launching a book to capture happenings in the industry for the past 60 years since its establishment.
Now, the current high inflation rate has had a toll on the insurance sector. According to the president of the Insurance Brokers Association, Shaibu Ali, most of their firms faced challenges due to the depreciation of the local currency and recorded no new business this year. The following report has more.
The insurance brokers met to reflect on their 2022 performance and decide on how the future engagements will be. The end-of-year gathering was used to motivate workers towards bringing sanity within the industry. The recent increment in motor insurance premium, according to them, is long overdue. Shaibu Ali is president of IBAG.
Insurance thrives when the economy is doing well, when people are investing, people are starting businesses. That is when insurance thrives. As it is this year, we have not seen that. Everything so far as insurance is just renewals. We haven't seen any new business at all. So we are hopeful that next year will be a better period for us. If you look at the NIC reports, looks like brokers control just about 50% of the industry business. Now we are doing about 42.7% of general business and then 7.9% of live business. It's not good enough. So at the beginning of the year, we are going to embark on a strategy session, develop a 5-year plan on how we can move all brokers so that the presence of brokers in on insurance business in Ghana would increase significantly.
The event featured the launch of a credit union to cushion members in the face of the recent price hikes. A total of about 500,000 cedis has so far been transferred as seed capital to commence the cooperative union. According to Vice President of IBAG, Stephen Kwatin Yeboah, the credit union is currently operating with a provisional license.
In order to not to limit membership of this credit union to brokers alone, we strategically chose the name Ghana Insurance Industry Cooperative Credit Union. And we have obtained a provisional license as a credit union. We are starting as a study group with the Ghana Cooperative Credit Union Association, COA.
For his part, Greater Accra Regional Manager of the Ghana Cooperative Credit Unions Association, Daniel Kofi, admonished corporate entities to promote credit unions at the workplace.
The growth of cooperative credit unions in Ghana is well experienced in the workplace-based environment. And so all of us here who are workers in one way or the other are invited to join. The growth as much is for those who are workers. We have seen many of the workplaces in Ghana, particularly the public universities, some of the private universities, and other institutions in the country who have promoted credit unions.
The IBAC end-of-year cocktail reception was themed, Building a Solid and Vibrant Insurance Broking Fraternity Together.
Being urged to adopt flexible policies in the management of staff at the workplace. According to Director of People and Culture at Absa Bank, William Emerson, every organization's talent management strategy must be aligned to its business strategy to help attract committed employees at the workplace. The following report has more.
According to the Director of People and Culture at Absa Bank, William Esmond, HR professionals must have a policy to accommodate flexible working hours. He believes this will improve workplace productivity.
Depending on your industry, you may have realized different trends in talent behavior. There's talk of the gig economy, there's talk about project work. The world is changing such that people are no longer looking for an 8 to 5 job. They're ready to work for you for 2 hours. And you should be able to be agile enough to have your policies accommodate 2-hour-a-day workers or 2-day-a-week workers. We should get to that point. In fact, we are at that point as we speak.
Chief Executive of the Institute, Ebenezer Agbeto, admonished professionals to pay attention to HR value-added initiatives.
You committed yourself to the cause in spite of all the frustrations you went through, especially those of you who are to rewrite certain subjects twice, thrice. Should I carry on? And for some of you, maybe a handful of you, by the special grace of God, you actually, the initial results that was released, you failed. But you had faith in yourself, and he said, I will put in for a remarking. And amazingly, a handful of them, the second script marker passed them.
For his part, President of the Institute, Dr. Edward Kwapong, urged HR professionals to encourage working from home.
Why should somebody living in Adenta get to the office at the ministries by 8 o'clock and close at 5? Why can't he come at 10 and perhaps close at 6? So let us be flexible and make sure that there is convenience for both the worker and the employer. Why not also introduce the shift system so you don't have everybody at the workplace at the same time? How about working from home? The Generation Zs don't understand why they should come to the office every day when they can operate from home with their laptops and get their same results for you. Why do we insist that they should always come to the office?
The 14th graduation ceremony of the Chartered Institute of Human Resource Management was on the theme, Managing Talent in the Midst of Uncertainties.
In its quest to present clients with a secure and value-for-money driving experience, Silverstar Auto Limited, a leader in automobile, outdoored 2 new vehicles during the 38th National Farmers' Day celebration at Koforidua in the Eastern region. The 2 vehicles, Peugeot Landtrek pickup and the HR truck, officially launched a few months ago, are said to be fuel efficient and robust to meet the demands of customers. Sales manager of Peugeot, Delali Winsor, said the company will continue to place value and importance on agriculture.
In 1996, Silverstar Auto Limited has grown to be associated with luxury car brands in the automobile business in Ghana. As authorized distributors of Mercedes-Benz, Peugeot and Citroën brands of vehicles, with branches in Accra, Tema and Kumasi, the company's product line covers the full spectrum of automobile needs, including saloon cars, SUVs, vans, trucks, as well as buses. Speaking to Edwin Kofi at the exhibition center in Koforidia, the sales manager of Peugeot, Delali Windsor, said the company places value and importance on agriculture, hence the introduction of the 2 new vehicles to support activities of farmers.
Currently, we're assembling the Peugeot Landtrek in Ghana, and we have our assembly plant in Tema. And this initiative actually allows you to buy the Peugeot Landtrek and our 3008 SUV at 0 VAT. That means that you're saving the VAT component of the price, 0 VAT. And so this has really made the pickup and the 3008 very affordable.
That's all for business. More business on myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Beverly Broohm. Have a good evening.